Hello, welcome to Nutrition Therapy by Lucy. This is a channel where I'll talk about food, good nutrition, and health. Thank you for your support, for always watching my content and consuming it. I am so grateful. And also for subscribing to this channel so that you can be able to learn and also you get to be educated all together. And on this video, we're going to continue with the motherhood stories. Kama umekuwa ukifuatilia, tumekuwa na mothers, having a sit down with mothers, tukiongea about motherhood. And today I have a different guest. I have a mom. I'm going to allow her. Please introduce yourself.
Yes, thank you. I'm Tatiana Musungu, a mother of two, and I'm married, and I'm a Luhya.
You are a lawyer.
Yes.
And so, Tatiana, do you have some maybe cultural practices tied to motherhood in Luhya?
Yeah, in Luhya we have, like when I give birth, the baby's hair must cut by the family of the father.
Okay, like the mom.
Mother-in-law. Like the mother-in-law is the one to do the process.
Like, how important is that for maybe lawyers?
I don't understand, but like for me, I know it's their culture. Like my mom told me, in our family, we are not the one to do the process. It's the family of the man, the mother-in-law.
Specifically the
Mother-in-law. Maybe when the mother-in-law passed, the father can do it.
Okay.
But magically, it's just the mother.
And what happens to this after it's maybe shaved? Are there maybe some traditions on it, or what?
When the baby is shaved, the mother carries all the hair. Like totally, she doesn't leave any stain from the baby's hair. Like they tell you, when they leave the hair, a witch can come and then control their baby. So she carries the hair, goes to the toilet, and then flushes it. She makes sure she has just flushed it and gone. Then she takes the baby, baths the baby, then gives the baby back to you.
Oh, wow, that's a unique cultural practice. Yeah, I've heard of it, but there are some myths. Nywele being taken to a pot. Some traditions are performed, so they are just myths.
Just myths.
The mother-in-law, whoever shapes the baby, takes the hair and
not just anybody.
Okay.
Just the mother-in-law, and if the mother-in-law is deceased, it's the father.
Okay. Wow, that's unique for lawyers. Lawyers, you can confirm in the comment section of other traditions. What's unique about your tradition, your culture, and motherhood? Kuna ingine, like for us Kikuyus, whenever maybe someone gives birth, kuna hii uji. Lazima ikuje. A whole mutungi of uji of sour milk must come from your mother or maybe from your mother-in-law.
Asante.
How is motherhood? Sitaki kukuuliza like experience yako. How is your motherhood just in one word?
My journey as a mother has been fun and somehow tough. Because at first, when I got pregnant, I didn't realize I was pregnant.
Oh.
Like, I thought when I went to the hospital, it was pneumonia. So you just come back home, pneumonia, and it's not healing.
It is pneumonia for 9 months.
Like serious. So it went on. I started feeling like, this pneumonia is different. It's not the other pneumonia I know.
That you know.
I started developing, like my stomach started developing. Like I was serious. Is this pneumonia?
This is your first pregnancy.
My first pregnancy.
How old were you?
I was 18.
No wonder pneumonia.
I didn't know. Like when I go to the hospital, it's pneumonia. So I have no experience. I don't know how pregnancy is. So it reaches a month, like I think, I don't know how to count, 9 months.
So for you, maybe it was never a delay of maybe your menstrual period?
So I didn't have any experience, like seriously. I started asking questions, like, Mom, is this pneumonia? Like I was stressed, didn't know what to do. what to say. And at that time, I had an auntie. That auntie was tough. So if she knew I was pregnant, I was dead.
So Tatiana, you are getting pregnant at 18 years. Are you in school or you had finished maybe secondary school?
I'm still in school. And the one paying my school fees is my auntie.
Your auntie.
And she's tough. A lecturer. In fact, a university lecturer. So you see how tough it is. And you have that target, the limit she has put for you. So I was like, what am I going to do? I'm pregnant. I told my mom, I'm scared. Auntie will kill me.
Now you are scared of your auntie, not even your mother?
Not even my mother. Because
Why?
my mother was not that tough. She was somehow understanding. But when it comes to my auntie, with education, you remember that time you are told, don't do this, it will cause you this. And that moment I'm pregnant. I'm depressed. I don't know what to do, who to talk to. It's only my mom. And there in school, you can't get any phone. The good thing that my pregnancy didn't come out early. So it came out at 7
It was
months.
a boarding school.
Yes, boarding school, 7 months. So I had to lie, like my ulcers are up, so I can escape. So when the teacher told me, you can go, we have already called your auntie.
Even the teachers themselves, they didn't know that you were pregnant.
No one knew. So I just went. I didn't go home. I just packed my things from school, direct home to my mom. My aunt was searching everywhere, calling. Do you know that time you are tensed, very tensed. You don't know what to do. Like my mom told me, I told my mom, Mama, I removed this pregnancy. And my mom told me, education will come, but kids don't come easily. So I just told my mom, let me keep it. Let me keep it. So at that time, my auntie searched until it reached 9 months. I gave birth. My auntie now noticed.
And how did you break the news to your auntie, or she just came to learn on herself?
She just came to learn, like rumors, just spreading. So one day, she just came up at my mom's door. I was inside.
At that time you had delivered?
Not yet. I'm almost.
Okay.
Come outside. Come. Who is the father of that child? I was like, today I'm dead. I'm finished. I told my mom, please, just talk to her and calm her down.
And speaking of the dad, was the dad aware that let me call him the boyfriend? Did he know that you are pregnant? How did he take the news?
He knew, but you know that he was scared because we are still students.
Even himself was a student?
Yes. So we didn't know what to do. So my mom cooled my aunt down until I gave birth. Now it was the process of giving birth. I didn't know how it starts, how you feel. So I was just like, my back is paining. Mom, my back is paining. I need to go to the toilet. You are not going to the toilet. Why? Just don't go to the toilet. I was like, okay. Mom, I want to go to the toilet. Like serious, I want to go to the toilet. Nothing. I told Mom, why shouldn't I go to the toilet? What's wrong? Use this basin. Do what you want to do in that basin. So, like my mom thought it was time. But do you know it passed with 2 weeks? So it was just like you feel like urinating, your back is paining like almost 1 week. You see that stress, you're not sleeping. When you sleep, there's no position. Like, you know that feeling when your back is just hitting you. Like, just massage me here.
And like you said, you left in school at 7 months or 9 months? 7. How about your antenatal clinics? Or maybe you started them after?
Do you know I started them at 8 months?
Who took you?
I went myself. And I said, let me go and try. I come hearing there's some injection some pregnant women need. So I went. Like the doctors were like, are you stupid? You are supposed to start your clinic just within 2 months. I was like, if this doctor knew my story, only God knows. So at 8 months and 9, only 2 months. So I was like, let me just try, because I was also scared of the injections. Like,
but don't be scared of the injections, the tetanus, all those. They are meant good health for you and also for your baby. So as much as they are they even actually painful? Maybe different for people, but because for myself it was just comfortable. For others who fear the needles, just be painful for you. So how was it? Now you've started your clinics.
Like at first the clinic, you know, when they inject you, you feel like this hand. You're not feeling the hand.
It's numb.
Yeah. And I'm like, what's wrong? I can't feel this, and I'm used to do my own things. So I was like, what am I going to do today? So I just went at home, relaxed. Like my mom she was a caring mom. So she told me, are you feeling sick? I told her no. I'm just feeling like I'm tired. Just want to rest. So I think the injection made me to eat. Instead of feeling the hand, it was just food. Like I ate. Like all those months, I had stress. So at 8 months, I started eating, 9 months. So it reached, it was stress. So it reached the time of delivery.
Now let's go back. Now you're pregnant, you are still in school. Yeah. Somehow your education has to come to
an end
a standstill.
Yes.
Did you go back to school maybe after the baby, after delivering the baby, or how was it for you?
I had to go back, but in a different place.
Okay.
So it was hard, but I had to try. Obviously, I have to give birth to the kid first. Afterwards, then I will go back to school.
But you went to a different school?
A different school.
Now you've delivered the baby.
It's the time of delivery.
It's time for delivery. How was the delivering process for you? The experience?
It was hard. Because I was told it's time. My mom told me, let's board taxi, Uber. So Uber, you're waiting for Uber. I've started running. I don't know where I'm going, just running. Don't know the direction, the pain I'm feeling, I'm not even understanding. So I run. When it starts, I stop. And
you just rub your back.
Then people are like, what's wrong with this girl?
And where were you running to? To the hospital?
To the hospital.
Okay.
To seek help, because I don't know what's happening. So in the process of running, my mom came with the Uber. So we went to the hospital. It was time of delivery. My mom told me, you have to climb there. To do what? Just climb there. So it's time of pushing. I don't know how to push. It's just the doctor. The doctor's telling me, relax, you are tensed.
Just patting you on everything.
Yeah, I'm tensed. I've never done such a thing. I don't know what's going on. So I was like, push. And like, my mom tells me, don't scream, just So I pushed. And do you know, after the baby came out, it's almost like I fainted. I woke up, and the rumors which people are saying, when you faint, the kid will be taken away. So I woke up, where's my baby? I want to see this baby of mine. And there she was, a beauty.
How was it like seeing your own child?
It was the happiest day of my life, seeing this child, even if my education has stopped a bit.
It somehow rubbed everything.
I forgot everything in that minute. Do you know, in 3 months, I had forgotten if I had left my education or I had passed through some hardship before my delivery. So I was just staring at this kid. Wow, God, thank you. Thank you. So if I had removed the pregnancy, I wouldn't have seen this beautiful baby. So I was just like, hey, Jesus, thank you. But it reached a time, oh my God, the kid was crying. So when she starts crying, I'm also in the process. I don't know what to do. She's just there crying. Until I just opened the door. Mom, help me.
Oh, you went back to your mom's house?
I went back to my mom's house. So I told Mom, help me. And at that moment, the baby is screaming, I'm also crying. So we are both in the same process. I don't know what's the problem. So my mom was like, let's take this kid to the hospital. Do you know the kid has not gone to the toilet almost like 3 days? And I don't realize it. So I don't know. I don't have any experience. So my mom told me, I will help you. I will guide you. But you have to learn. So slowly by slowly, we learned. And now she has grown.
And how old is she now?
6 years.
6 years, full-grown woman.
A full-grown woman.
Oh, and maybe we can touch on that, the motherhood story. I know you're a mother of 2,
Yes.
but now with your first pregnancy. How was that journey until now that she's 6 years?
That journey is a bit tough because of the guidance. Sometimes she gets sick, you don't know what's the problem. Like, it reaches a time, the time she hasn't known yet how to speak. So I'm like, Mommy, what's wrong? She just cries. So it reached a time, the kid with the same process. I don't know, was it an infection from me? I don't know. But do you know, removing of some white, yes, from the kid. So I was like, what happened to this kid? What should I do? I just carried her, started running to the hospital.
At that time, how old was she?
2 years.
2 years.
So I was like, what am I going to do? What will I say? So I just ran to the hospital and told the doctors, I'm from washing my kid, but the substances I'm seeing, I don't understand. Please help me. So she told me, like, take this medicine, give to her. It went on and on until she got well. It stayed like 3 months. It was the process now, touching of everything. So there's a time I put porridge on the stool. I told her, Mommy, I'm coming, don't touch it.
At 3 years, you're telling a child?
Don't touch. Yeah, because she likes experience. So she was like, Mommy, should I take? I told her no. I was screaming from the kitchen. Don't touch! Okay. I said, okay, she has listened. Maybe she said, do you know, she screamed. When I was in the kitchen, I ran. The porridge had poured on her stomach. And that time, I was married now, settled with my husband. So I was wondering, today I'm dead. What am I going to say? She's burnt. The skin all over is out. It's just the blood. I had to carry her, take her to the hospital, and then told the doctors, will it heal faster? And the doctor said, just slowly by slowly, it will heal. Now every day, it was just at night. We just stayed on because the kid was crying. The pain is there. You don't know what to do. It's just the medicine that you are given, you give. It reaches a time she sleeps, so you also have to sleep. So up and down. But all in all.
And what did you learn maybe from it? Now that you are a mother of
2.
Ilikuwa hiyo kuchomeka. What did you learn from it? Because I understand she was 3 years old.
Yes.
But you are telling her, don't touch.
Don't touch.
And at the age 2 to 4 years, they're just all over. They want to touch everything. They want to experience everything.
Yeah.
What did you learn from it?
I just learned that, like, when you have a kid, please don't leave any hot substance near. Just put it there, it warms, then you bring it. Because, at this time, 2, 3, up to there, they want to touch everything. Like, what's this? Let me go and touch it. What's this? And, when you bring the porridge, it's like the steam. The steam is up. Now it's like, this steam, I want to see it.
Yeah, it's a lesson for mothers. If you're a mother of a toddler, 2 years, 3 years, they want to touch everything. Even the detergents, the soaps, you just keep them on their reach, they'll just take everything and just eat. So it's a lesson to mothers, just keep, hizo vitu unaona they are dangerous or harmful to your kid, just keep them away.
Yeah.
And now the baby has grown, you got married, you got another baby.
Yes.
How was it different from your first pregnancy now to the next pregnancy? The whole experience.
The first pregnancy was a bit tough. Not so tough like the second one.
So the second one was tougher?
Tougher.
Why?
I was working. At that time, I got a good job. So I was working. And I didn't know I was pregnant.
Tatiana left. The first pregnancy, you were 18, you didn't know you were pregnant.
I didn't know.
Now this is the second pregnancy. Still you don't know whether you're pregnant.
I don't know.
Why?
I was busy. Work. So you're up and down with the first kid. You're not noticing anything. So it reached a time I was working. So I started feeling dizzy. This process of going back home. So the matatu leaves me at the stage. I'm going home. Like I'm feeling dizzy. I can't walk. My legs are... told myself, what's the problem? It's because, I'm tired. I haven't eaten. Because at that time, I wasn't that person of eating. So I could just take breakfast, I skip lunch, then supper. So I just said, it's okay. Walking a bit, my body was weak. So I had to sit down. Then I called my husband and told my husband, do you know I'm at the stage? And the way I'm feeling, I can't walk. Please come and help me. So he came, went in the house. I think it's because I was hungry. So cooked, we ate. But it passed like 1 month. I noticed I'm not seeing my periods. So I didn't tell my husband. I just went and bought to the hospital and told the doctor, can you test if I'm pregnant? Because the symptoms I'm seeing, it's like I'm pregnant. Yeah, I might be pregnant. So the doctor was like, are you sure? So we did the test. Then the doctor said, it's like you're 2 months pregnant. I was like, what? And like I wasn't ready yet with this job.
Okay.
So I was having fun with my job. Now the second one. Now the second one was tough. I had to leave my job.
Why?
Because I was pitting everywhere. The smell, I didn't want to smell like foodstuffs, like vomiting. Like you see those niches, you feel like it's not me. I had to carry a bottle in my pocket every day. Like when I feel like spitting, I just like secretly, and in a matatu, like people are looking at you. I was somehow ashamed. So I said, let me just sit at home because this is just a shame. You're just walking in a matatu, you have a bottle. So my husband said, I told my husband, do you know I'm pregnant? He was happy. For him, he was happy.
But for you,
for me, it's going to cost me my job. So I have to sit home and just relax. So my husband told me, you don't have to leave your job. So we started buying packets of sweets. I had to walk with sweets in my pocket every day. So I started with those PK. I went to those small sweets. They all didn't work. So I just told my husband, let me just sit at home. Even my boss, like, she realized and told me, pumzika tu. Hii ni hali ya wanawake, pumzika tu. So I was like, thank you.
And after the baby, did you go back to the same job? What happened?
I didn't go back to the same job. So after the baby, I started another job. Then took the kids near to my mom so that when I go to work, I won't have that hectic problem, because at once we had to take the baby to daycare. The baby to daycare, the other one is in school. So I had to rush because I was in town. So you see, at 3 p.m., the firstborn is coming back home. No one is at home. And the other one has to be taken back from daycare. So it was hectic, running up and down. Like, the firstborn has to do this, the secondborn wants to do this. But all in all,
it's a life of a mother. And so that has been the Tatiana story. Let me get to know what you've learned from her story on the comment section, and also share, like, and also subscribe so that, and also turn on the notification bell so that anytime we upload any inspiring story, you get to be notified. Until next time, bye bye.